listen, this is like the 4th time I make this intro, okay? Okay. I still don't have an intro down, but it's fine, okay? So welcome back to whatever this is. My name is Allie, and I am so glad that you're here. Before we get started, I just wanted to thank you all. Thank you all for all the love and support that you have given me in my little channel the last couple of videos. I really appreciate it. Did I say really enough times? I really appreciate you all, okay? I hope that I can continue to make fun videos that you enjoy watching. For today's video, my friend Ria and I from Instagram, we decided it would be fun to do a fun sewing collab. Okay, that means that we found a pattern that we both like, and we're going to be making our own versions of the dress. It's a dress. You didn't know. So we found this mock dress on Etsy. I've seen it around like TikTok every once in a while when I remember I have a TikTok and check it. So I found a pattern on Etsy, and we're both gonna be making our own versions. I'm gonna make sure to tag my friend down below so you can check her Instagram page and see how her dress turned out, and I'll also be adding the pattern from Etsy so that you can get your own copy and make your own little smock dress. And before we get started, listen, this video is not going to be like a tutorial like my last video. It's mostly a video of how I made my dress, okay? I'm still walking through the steps, but it's not like a step-by-step of how I made it. And also, I just need to apologize for the quality of the video. I was filming with my iPad, and then I remember that I have a camcorder, so it kind of like I flipped somewhere in there. So I apologize, okay? It still turned out okay. But anyway, enough chatter. That's like the longest intro ever. Let's get sewing. Listen, I ran out of tracing paper. So I'm gonna have to. I don't want to cut the pattern because I like saving it. So where is it? Okay, I'm gonna grab this little thingy. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to place the pattern on top of the fabric, and I'm just going to trace the pattern onto the fabric, if that makes any sense. You're getting all the floor shots today, okay? That didn't work. We're gonna have to measure the skirt. It is just, it's 18 by 19 and a half. It's 18 by 20. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut my 2 pieces, and I'm gonna do 18 by, I'm gonna say 25. I'm gonna give it 5 extra inches of length. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. Hello, editing me, coming at you, because apparently I forgot to mention to you all that this is a PDF pattern. It's a pattern that you print at home. I found like a tiny clip of me putting this together on my iPad, and it looks really bad, so I'm not gonna use that clip. The pattern, I think it's 12 pages without the instructions being printed out. And what you do is, or what I do is, I print the first page and I make sure that the little square is up to scale, and then I print the rest of the pattern. I put it together, and I normally don't cut it because I like to keep it to use for future uses. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the video, and I'm sorry for the circus that is the first few clips of this video. I am never filming on my iPad again, and I apologize for putting your eyes through that, okay? Okay, let's get back into it.
And me too.
Okay, I ended up having to cut the pattern because I was just having a hard time. So we have 3 pieces to this pattern. We have our front piece, our back bodice, and then we have our 2 skirt pieces. The steps, there's about 7 steps to this pattern. It's very simple. Step 1 is cutting the fabric. Step 2 is gathering. And I'm going to be using my gathering foot. I'm going to try it out. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I got this off of Amazon, but we're going to see if it helps me out. So we're going to go gather that now. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. I get about halfway through with this and it just like stops. So I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, which is really not that big of a deal. I think my fabric might just be, I don't know what the problem is, if I'm being honest. Okay, so I am going to walk away for a minute. I need to go pick up my kiddo from school, and then when we come back and we have a snack and whatever, I'm just gonna do two rows of gathering stitches and just pull those babies by hand. I'm gonna give you a little fun fact about me, so you get to know me a little bit better, okay? While I'm sewing, I'm normally either listening or watching something true crime related, but for some reason, I really like to watch like old-timey black and white Mexican movies. They just put me in this really good headspace. And as you can see, I was watching a movie on my tablet here, and I was just having a good old time just gathering these two skirt panels. Okay, I feel like the light is kind of weird, and I apologize, but listen, I gotta talk to you about the instructions on this pattern. The instructions are very clear, and there's about 7 steps, which is not bad, but they kind of seem like all over the place. The instructions wants me to basically attach one piece of the bodice to one panel of the skirt and make 2 pieces and then put them together, and it doesn't make sense in my head because I normally would put like the skirt pieces together and then the bodice part together and then attach them that way. So it's not making sense to me, but I'm gonna follow their instructions. So we're on step 3 right now. So right now they're wanting, the step 3 is to like hem the neckline and the armholes. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to take in and make a neckline, and we're gonna hem the armholes as well. So that's where we're at. We're gonna do that now. Okay, I don't know why I kept saying we were gonna gather the neckline. Basically what you want to do is you want to fold in about 1/4 of your hem on the armholes and the neckline, and you're gonna fold it in twice so that your hem lays nice and flat and it just looks a little more clean and professional. Okay, so I have pressed the sides. This is the back bodice and this is the front. As you can tell, I did like a 2 folds, and we're just gonna do our stitch around here. But I feel like you could also use some bias tape for this part to kind of like go around and give it a little more stability. So I'm gonna go and take this to the machine, sew the sides, and move on to step number 4. Whew, we finished the attachment of the bodice to the skirt panels, and it looks a little something like this. It's looking cute so far. This is what the inside looks like. So this is just one side of the dress. So the next steps are to attach them together. So you're gonna do a 1/2 inch allowance by the shoulders and then on the side seams. And then after that, it's just hemming the dress and we will be done. I am so ready. It's not taking very long. It's a very simple dress to make, so hopefully I do it justice and it fits me. It should fit me, right? I've made dresses before where I forget I'm using a UK pattern and then I cut the wrong size, and then do you see that one right there? Yeah, that's a great example of me messing up when I use UK size patterns because I forget. So this one should fit me and I'm excited, and I'm gonna go and do all those things and I will be back with the reveal. Okay, Okay. Okay. This is very shaky. I am so sorry. Okay. Okay, are we good? All right, we're back on our chair with a whole new garment. Yay! Let me put this down before I spill it on myself. Okay, so this is it. What do you think? Did you like the dress? I love the dress. I am gonna make a couple more because it's so comfortable. I ended up using this 100% cotton. I think it's from Hobby Lobby, and I've had it for a minute here. So the dress itself is very light and it's very airy. So I feel like it's something that you can wear all year round. You can layer it for like the colder months, or you can just kind of wear it as is for the warmer months. A couple of things I would do differently though. I feel like the shoulders, the strap seam allowance is a little too loose. I feel like it's a little frumpy and you can kind of see when I'm sitting down. So I might take it in another ½ inch. And then the pattern itself, it doesn't come with adding pockets as an option, but it's really easy to add pockets to a skirt or a dress if you're doing it from the seam. So I'm gonna be doing that to this dress as well as any other future ones that I make. And I think this is like a staple. Everybody should have this, right? It was so easy to make. Literally took me like a few hours, which is great because I am a busy lady, okay? That being said, don't forget to check out my friend's Instagram. I'm gonna make sure to tag her so you can see how cute and adorable her dress turned out. And she also made a t-shirt to go with hers. She did the most, okay? Um yeah, that's it. That's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And I will be seeing you on my next make. I can't speak today. It has been issues, okay? Issues. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all on my next make. Bye. Thank you.